Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of season 1 of Be My Guest. Today we have an accomplished singer, songwriter, performer who has overwhelmed everybody, not just with Bollywood, but with her own independent side of music as well. So without much ado, let's welcome Sharmali Kolgade.
I'm not going to play your favorite song.
सबसे पहला तो किया है कि
Very naked, in a way.
Hi Sharmali, thank you for coming for Be My Guest.
Thank you.
This is the first episode for season 2, and we are very happy that you are our first guest. So, मुझे याद है मैं आया था दिल्ली के आपके शो में जब आपका दिस इज मी लाइव चल रहा था
Right.
एंड उस शो के बाद और पूरा टूर के बाद आपने एक पोस्ट भी डाला था जहाँ पे आपने ब्रेक डाउन किया था अपना पूरा एक्सपीरियंस.
Yes.
मुझे उस एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में आपसे कुछ समझना है कि आपका कैसा. आई कैन रीड द पोस्ट बट एक्चुअली क्या हुआ, हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस, व्हाट वेंट बिहाइंड और क्या क्या आपको दिक्कतें, चैलेंजेस, अपॉर्चुनिटी सब देखने को मिला उस पूरे प्रोसेस में.
I'll start with मुझे क्यों करना था ये टूर.
राइट.
जो मेरे सारे इंडिपेंडेंट गानों को लेकर मैं एक टूर करना चाहती. वो गाने जो मुझे अदरवाइज अपने शो में गाने नहीं मिलते हैं क्योंकि लोग चाहते हैं कि मैं बॉलीवुड जो मैंने बॉलीवुड में गाने गाए वो मैं गाऊँ. So because I was sitting on 2 albums and so many singers and not having the opportunity to perform it, or I thrive on stage. Like that's what I love doing, being on stage. So I put together a tour myself and contacted 5 venues in 5 cities. And did this just check a box for me first. And to also go back to the times when I used to do a show without having lights and graphics and big band and choreography.
Yeah.
जो मैं कर रही हूँ. पर जब मैंने शुरुआत की थी, I used to perform music just having the music by our side and nothing else. And I wanted to feel that and experience that and give the audience that and remind the audience that I can still do that,
Right.
That was the intention behind it. अब जब आप अनफेमिलियर गाने परफॉर्म करते हो एक पब्लिक के लिए, आफ्टर हैविंग द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ द पब्लिक by default knowing the songs that you will perform.
Yes.
For the last 10 years, I've been on stage performing songs that I don't have to sing the chorus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, there's a certain kind of achievement you feel in not singing because, hey, you guys know, you will sing.
Yeah.
And then to suddenly switch and not have that is a very daunting feeling. And I knew that I have to face that. And I wanted to face it. The tour has been a very, very humbling experience for me. Because I did not get the reactions that I otherwise get.
Yeah.
I did not get the participation that I otherwise get. I did not get the ticket sales that I thought I will get. I did not get full houses. I did not get any great production value to my shows. But I got a lot of respect. And I think somewhere I was looking for that respect. I was looking for acceptance from the independent scene. Independent music करके भी मुझे इंडिपेंडेंट म्यूजिशियन से या उस सर्कल से एक yes you are one of us ये फीलिंग नहीं है in the last 4-5 years. Nobody said this, right?
Yeah.
It's an unsaid, it's a sort of thing that's boiling
Undercurrent.
undercurrent. It's there. Like, why do I not play festivals?
Family.
Why do I not get a slot in a music festival? And I keep asking my management, I am not doing it. It's just you guys, you don't know how to put me on a festival. But no, they are also trying.
Yeah.
But I have to stick it out, be there, prove to the people that I'm here for the long haul. I'm not gonna try this out and be like, oh, it didn't work, and I go back to singing film songs.
Right.
I will sing film songs.
Yeah.
But I will also continue to do my music, my expression, my way. Whether it's niche or commercial,
Yeah.
the one we all love, whichever way it goes. So the tour had learnings for me that I had to share with everybody. That became eventually a very important agenda for me. Having experienced so many emotions through the tour, wherein after every show, one reason or the other, I would go back and I would cry. I would literally be like, oh my God, I have to do this 4 more times. Oh my God, I have to do this 3 more times. And because it was scary. It was like facing a monster every single time, right?
Yeah.
You're so vulnerable. And you feel naked, in a way, in front of that public. And they're not judging you, okay?
Right.
They are there. In fact, they bought a ticket to be like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get to listen to, but maybe I'll get to listen to my favorite song.
Yeah.
And the artist, which is me, is thinking, I'm not going to play your favorite song. You're not going to know the music that I'm going to play, and you should be okay with it. So all this is going on an indie tour, which I experienced. And I've come out stronger. I've come out feeling like I can face that audience. I can face an audience who is not vibing and be like, okay, I have to try another approach to get to them. This happened in Bangalore. The least number of people turned up in Bangalore.
Wow.
Okay.
How many were there?
There were like 35, 40 people. And it was fandom. So it sort of looked big, but they were like, it's candy, right?
Yeah.
If it's a tight venue with 40 people, it's like, oh, so many people turned up.
Correct.
But when it's like a fandom and there are scantily people just like that, and I'm thinking, why am I doing this to myself, right? I can just go back, make my money, play songs that everybody knows. And then I was like, no, you didn't sign up for that. You signed up to get through this. So I put my legs on the edge of the stage and I said, guys, you okay just sitting down? Sit down. We sat down and then we spoke, and it was like, ghar mein baithe hain, mahfil chal rahi hai. It was another kind of show than the Mumbai show that happened like a week before that. And I enjoyed myself. I spoke to every single person who came there. And I think I made a connection with those people.
Right.
Which otherwise I scurry away right after every Bollywood show that I do, because you cannot make that kind of contact on other shows. So there are things like this that happened on tour that I don't think I would have had the experience of otherwise.
So, दो तीन चीजें इसमें सबसे पहला तो किया ही क्यों?
Correct.
मतलब इतना बढ़िया सब चल रहा है,
Correct.
सब पॉपुलैरिटी की सब इंडैक्ट है,
Yeah.
एंड जनता भी गाने जानती है, जनता सिंग भी कर रही है, आप बंद कर दो तो वो सिंग करना चालू कर रही है जब आप हो गए.
Very good.
ये किया ही क्यों? Apart from what you said, you needed some acceptance, etc. That's possibly a secondary thought, but कुछ तो artistically क्यों किया है?
Absolutely. मुझे लगता है कि मैं सिर्फ मेरी आवाज नहीं, मेरी आवाज सिर्फ मेरी पहचान नहीं बन सकती.
Right.
When you think Shalmali, like I keep telling people, Wikipedia पे हम search करते हैं. Wikipedia पे Bollywood playback singer should not be the first thing that appears 10 years down the line.
Correct.
There should be a number of things that appear alongside that. Sure, Bollywood playback singer can be the first one, and I am grateful that it is part of who I am, really, but also a composer, a songwriter, And being a songwriter is very, very important to me, because मुझे लगता है मेरे में वो skill set है, and I want to explore that skill set, and I want to write for other people. क्योंकि म्यूजिक इतनी छोटी सी चीज नहीं है, सिर्फ यहाँ से म्यूजिक नहीं निकलता है, म्यूजिक कई जगह से निकलता है। एंड आई वांट टू एक्सप्लॉइट दैट इन माई सेल्फ, एंड आई वांट द पब्लिक टू नो दैट ये मेरा पोटेंशियल है, ये मेरी पहचान है। शी डज दिस 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 दिस, मे बी शी डज दैट द बेस्ट out all of them, but hey, you put her in a room and she'll be able to put something, you know, forward.
So now I understand this is a reality.
Yes.
So अब जैसे मैंने देखा all good में you are writer also.
Yes.
So writing आपकी कहाँ से आती है?
All good, in fact, इतना वर्बोस गाना है, इतने शब्द हैं उसमें, एंड मेरे लिए वो गाना लिरिक्स में, इट इज नॉट द सॉन्ग्स किंग इज नॉट द मेलोडी बट द लिरिक, क्योंकि मुझे वो बहुत अंदर से वो चीज कहनी थी, टू क्वेश्चन आवर मोटिवेशन बिहाइंड डूइंग द थिंग्स दैट वी आर डूइंग इन आवर लाइफ एंड आस्किंग आवरसेल्व्स, इज दैट ऑल गुड? So the writer in me was scared for a long time. Can I write? Can I write? I've never done it. But there will always be that first time when you will do it, and then you will do more of it, and eventually आप अच्छे हो जाते हो उस चीज में। तो लॉकडाउन में मैंने लिखना शुरू किया, more like whether it was as a practice or as writing a song or trashing a song, but writing became a practice in the lockdown. और उसके पहले भी मैंने एक हाथ दो गाने लिखे थे, but it hadn't become like, oh, I can just pick up a pen and start writing now, you know. But all good की अगर बात की जाए, so this was something that I wanted to say, and I just started writing. And generally my process is that I will write पैराग्राफ ऐसे जैसा लिख लेती हूँ मैं पहले, कुछ जो कुछ भी कहना है, जैसे भी वर्ड में, अगर पोएट्री में आया तो पोएट्री में, अगर निबंध बन रहा है तो निबंध लिख लिया, बट इट इज जस्ट लाइक पेजेस of whatever is coming to your head, and within that you sort of find a thread that can tell us either a story or it can land a thought which can be your chorus or can be a song title. So I found that जब मैं all good लिख रही थी, that all good is used in two contexts. Where you say all is well.
Yeah.
जैसा all good, it's all good. Everything is good. That's all good, and then it's like you're telling us it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there are two ways to use this, and let's use it because it makes sense to use it like that.
Right.
So, make your way through ambitious. Stepping on toes, that's vicious. Staying on top is delicious. All good. It's like is that all good? और all good, ठीक है. ये सब कर रहे हैं हम, पर ठीक है, don't worry about it. सब लोग ही कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
करते जाओ. You know, it's like that. And then in the chorus it's like, is it all good? All good. It's a question. Which is why the song title is a all good question mark. Yeah.
So इस गाने में भी beyond music, beyond the vibe song, इस गाने में मेरे हिसाब से there is a sense of philosophy also in this song, or a sense of showing mirror in the song. ये आपका खुद के एक्सपीरियंस से आया है या फिर सोसाइटल एक्सपीरियंस से आया है? ये where is it stemming from?
Definitely, all of this, I would be lying if I say that I don't do these things. Because I'm as much a part of this society that functions like this, where हमारे पास अगर कुछ करने नहीं होगा तो हम फोन उठा लेते हैं, और अगर किसी का मैसेज नहीं आया तो इंस्टाग्राम खोल देते हैं. इंस्टाग्राम पे मैं भी वही चीजें कर रही हूँ. जितना भी मैं कोशिश करूँ कि नहीं इतना हम टाइमर लगाएंगे इंस्टाग्राम पर, वो सब कुछ होता नहीं है. And we end up going and putting things in our shopping cart, जिसे हम चेकआउट नहीं करते हैं, पर शॉपिंग कार्ट में पड़ी हुई होती है चीजें, जो फिर एक दिन लगता है हाँ, अच्छा यहाँ से पेमेंट आ गया है, खरीद लो. You know, so this is part of my life. I'm doing this also, and I don't think it's the way to live.
Yeah.
Consumerism and being so being completely part of the consumerist behavior that we are surrounded by is something I think we ought to question at least. And it is very tricky to write a song that preaches.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that.
No.
So I'm like, should I be doing this? And I said, but ऐसे तो फिर जो सिर्फ लव के बारे में लिखना चाहिए फिर.
ऐसा कोई भी नहीं करेगा ना फिर.
हाँ, कोई भी नहीं करेगा.
बोलेगा कौन सा चाहिए.
Exactly, and चलता है is also like that, right? It's a very ऐसा वाला preachy song.
Yeah. Correct.
Like छोड़ना इतना कौन सोचेगा इसको. It's like a conversation between, I always imagine the rickshaw wala and passenger having this conversations. And we were telling him, ऐसा आप wrong side से जा रहे हैं. अरे छोड़ना इतना कौन सोचेगा. हम लोग का रोज का है मैडम. हम रोज इधर से जाते हैं. You know. So put that lyric in a song to sort of remind the audience that ये हमको चलता है. हमको तो सब कुछ चलता है. We're so good at this. हम बड़े अच्छे हो गए हैं इस मामले में. हमको सब कुछ चलता है. You know, it's a backhanded comment on society. And I want to write about this stuff. Whether 3 लोग सुनेंगे कोई बात नहीं. आज मेरे जिम में, I'm not kidding you, मैंने रीपोस्ट भी की है स्टोरी. एक लड़की मेरे और देखकर हंस रही थी. मुझे लगा अभी हेडफोन्स निकालूंगी तो I love your बलम पिचकारी ये सुनने मिलेगा. I cannot get over your song Hollywood.
Oh no.
And I said, do you want to talk some more? I was so surprised and I was elated because someone is listening. That's why it's worth it.
That's the gratification actually that everyone gets. That any artist would actually.
Absolutely.
एक चीज आपने बोली consumerism. I know, or like anybody else would know, music is something that you do as a profession, as your work. But, and that also becomes part of consumerism in the bigger picture, bigger scheme of things. Music ke alawa, is there something that you...
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a very old soul at heart. I do things that my age people don't do. Or maybe even my generation above me also don't do. But I knit. Like I love knitting and crocheting and
Okay.
that's something I do, or at least I try and do every morning. That
It's a line art.
It is. And guess what? So I have a Starbucks under my building. वह जैसे ऑफिस लोग जाते हैं ना, मैं स्टारबक्स जाती हूँ. यानी मतलब मेरा फिक्स, मेरी जगह भी फिक्स्ड है वहाँ पे बैठती हूँ, अपना निटिंग करती हूँ. 45 मिनट रोज सुबह कॉफी के साथ निटिंग होता है. उसके बाद 45 मिनट में किताब पढ़ती हूँ. और बीच बीच में मेरे वहाँ दोस्त बन गए हैं जो उनके लिए भी वो स्टारबक्स ऑफिस बन गया है.
Not bad.
और उनमें से कोई भी म्यूजिक नहीं करता है. So the fact that they are not musicians, one is like a stockbroker, one is a writer, one is an artist, and he's like an environmentalist. So he advises companies on how to be sustainable, which I find an amazing thing to talk to someone. He's the one who recommends all the books that I can read, and I love his recommendations. So I think having something not related to your work really helps you work better.
Yeah.
When you get to working. एक थोड़ा सा कट पॉइंट चाहिए अपने.
Usual like एक चीज आपने बोली थी अभी थोड़ी देर पहले that you want to be known as Sharma doing A, B, C, everything, X, Y, Z, a lot of things in the next 10 years time, right?
Yeah.
आपका कोई ऐसा विजन बोर्ड है कि 5 साल में I have to reach that?
I don't have a time against it, पर मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं अपना इंडिपेंडेंट म्यूजिक एक तो बॉलीवुड के लेवल पर ला सकूं in terms of scale and in terms of listenership, और उसे स्टेज पर without तामझाम present कर सकूं, because that is my strength.
Yeah.
Performance is my strength, and not only vocal performance, showmanship.
Correct.
That is my strength, is what I have learned about myself in the last 10-12 years. और मुझे पता है कि लोग भी पसंद करते हैं. अभी जब मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे अपने शो के बारे में कुछ भी रील्स डालती हूँ, not only the performance stuff but something that goes behind the making, people are very eager and they want to know and they और कुछ और भी पोस्ट करो, ऐसे और पोस्ट कीजिए, ऐसे कमेंट्स भी आते हैं. So it's not only me who thinks it's exciting. ऐसे काफी चीजें हैं जो मुझे बहुत exciting लगती है, पर शायद एक और जन को exciting लगे, because I don't know why interests are just different from the mass interest. But I've realized कि एटलीस्ट शो के बारे में अगर हम बात करें तो लोगों का भी इंटरेस्ट है उसमें. क्या होता है behind the scenes to put up a show. So we did कल हमने एक costumes पे पोस्ट मैंने की, because I now get for some key shows I get my costume made, तो ठीक ही है, but the dancers costumes get tailor made and I really I sort of design a lot of them and go for like fabric swatches and selections and like really get down to कितने inches की दूरी पर कौन सा stripe आने वाला है, उसके साथ कौन सा are we wearing sunglasses या cap पहन रहे हैं, pant क्या पहन रहा है, you know. So we did that sort of reel just to see is this something people would like to see, because this is also happening right around the music.
Correct.
And but people like to watch that. People like to see that choreography में अगर mic suddenly singer के हाथ में नहीं है और फिर वो आ जाता है, तो वो कैसे किया उन्होंने, like a mic pass. It's just the tricks. But I don't mind sharing the tricks. I mean, it's nice. I feel like sharing. My Nike running coach in my ear says sharing doesn't make you. You don't have less by sharing. In fact, grow. Spreads. So I truly believe in that. So I share whatever I can share, and I'm excited about it. I get excited about very little things, and then I want to share them. You know.
वो ये वही रील है जिसका स्टार्टिंग ही the main it starts with the word inch.
Inches, yeah.
Inches.
Because I was writing centimeters and I'm like, नहीं भाई centimeter तो बहुत कम हो गया, inch है ये, inches.
It pulls the audience from the very first frame itself. It's a very interesting reel of yours. Okay. आपने बात करी of your shows and the performances etc. I think एक जो global phenomenon चल रहा है, and it's a very powerful phenomenon, कि जो women musicians हैं, they are backing stage. And उसका एक झलक अब इंडिया में भी दिखने लग रहा है. For example, दो आर्टिस्ट जो मेरे दिमाग में आते हैं in first go itself, जिनका production value is really great in terms of the live. एक आपका आता है और एक सुनील चौहान का आता है. So when you see this transition happening in India,
Yeah.
where do you think, how much is our viewers ready, and B, how much is the industry ready for this transition?
Viewers are definitely ready, because the viewers are now also the younger generation who know what the West is doing, or forget the West, what the world is doing. So there's a lot of cool stuff happening in the east of us.
Yeah.
So they are ready because they are going to soon become the ticket buying audience. And for the industry, and by that you mean the infrastructure? Is that what you mean?
Infrastructure, the overall logistics of it, overall brands of it, you know, the gamut of things.
There's a bit of a struggle there, I'd say, as far as demanding a certain, production and having having the organizers say, पर म्यूजिक तो करना है ना, इतने सारे चीजों की क्यों जरूरत है, इसमें कर लो, उसमें कर लो, like, and I really there's all the artists would say this, and I'm going to say it again, that it's not a whim or a fancy of an artist to put something exorbitant on their technical rider.
Right.
It's thought through. It's engineers have sat down and plotted a certain stage dimension and a certain LED size and certain rig for the lights and certain consoles that they know they'll be able to get sound and visual for, and then send you that technical breakdown, saying that this is the requirement to put up a show that we've been rehearsing.
Correct.
You know. Now, for whatever reason, right, we're all trying to make a little money, also put up a good show. For whatever reason, we need organizers, I feel, as an artist, I'd say, to have faith in the artist asking for a certain requirement.
Yeah.
And I feel like now, after 8 years of singing and dancing on stage, going there, till every season we ask for a little more and we keep pushing the boundary. Now, nobody questions the rider. Because they know, इन लोग ना जो मंगा रहे हैं ना सब use कर रहे हैं.
So tech writer part sorted है largely.
अब why did it take this long?
Yeah.
I had to prove myself time and time again, saying that, hey, do you see that? That is not possible. If you didn't give me that one thing you were crying about. You're happy now. You're like, they are all taking videos saying, हमारे equipment पे ये show बना है, ये show चला है. देखो हमारे पास ये सब equipment है.
Yeah.
But if they had faith, I would have done so much more by now.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's a snail's pace.
It is a snail's
so
pace, yeah.
What I understand is हम लोगों को समझ में आ गया कि tech writer एक चीज है जो भैया करनी है, तो दे दो, अच्छा होगा. हाँ. But अब आता है production values पे. The whole act of it.
Yeah.
वहाँ पे हम कहाँ तक पहुँचे?
There is so much gear out there right now.
Because I'll say something. Because your production, your set is really amazing. That you perform and that you do in your live shows. वहाँ तक इस level तक भी पहुँचने में आपको कितना time लगा?
8 साल.
8 साल.
हाँ, because you have to work within whatever your skill is at the time. जब मैंने शुरुआत की in 2017 or 2018 is when I auditioned first singer dancers. क्योंकि मुझे सीखना था singing and dancing. तो मैंने कहा मैं अकेले क्यों सीखूं, मैं और 4 लोगों के साथ सीख लेती हूँ who have the same aspirations. So I auditioned girls who could sing and could dance. Didn't have to be great singers and great dancers because we're all learning together. Or that setup we did for a good 4 years, where we would add choreography, add 20 minutes of music with choreography. Rest of the show there is no choreography. Stamina बढ़ गया, उसको 30 minutes कर दिया, okay, 45 minutes. Let's space it out. अब show के end में start भी. So you slowly evolve the show. कि हमारे पास ऐसे नहीं है कि 6 महीने हम शो बना रहे हैं और नेक्स्ट 6 महीने हम वो शो करेंगे. ये सिस्टम नहीं है हमारे पास. हमारे पास हर महीने 1 शो, 2 शो, 4 शो होते हैं. तो वो कैसे ना कैसे करनी पड़ेगी. How to best do that? To slowly build your skill set and to slowly add elements. Like I remember when we had the 4 dancers, our choreographer would just put down saying that I will come on board only if I can travel. I said, मैं already 4 extra लोगों को लेकर जा रही हूँ. I can't have a 5th person. It's like then I can't do this. But when he put his foot down, I understood why he did that. क्योंकि show देखने वाला भी कोई चाहिए. Everybody who's performing the show can't be on the stage. और जो engineers हैं, जो अपना काम front of house से कर रहे हैं, वो अपना काम कर रहे हैं. They are not watching the show. The choreographer is actually watching the show, saying that, oh, this looks like this on stage. अच्छा, ये बड़े stage पे अच्छा लगता है. छोटे stage पे ये चलता ही नहीं. This choreography doesn't work. So we go back and change that. So it has also taken that long because there were a lot of things that we tried, didn't work, or worked very well, did more of, and it sort of evolved. I watched more shows. I really take time to go and watch shows.
Right.
And that I took the learnings back home, made those kind of changes to my own set. So having done all that has taken this long. And now I feel like where it's come at is And my now choreographer tells me, he sent me a message yesterday saying, we have to be that show जिसको बिना कुछ मिले भी best show बन सकता है. I was like, don't speak that language. We are not there anymore. You do that. You work with that. I'm gonna aim for getting more of what I need to make this a spectacle.
Right.
I mean, I love that my team is a bunch of hustlers,
Right.
and they are maybe more passionate than I am sometimes, you know, and that's amazing. यानी
That's
ऐसे लोग मिलना बहुत difficult है और रखना बहुत difficult है.
Correct. Correct.
And the culture in our band is just like, what's next, what's next, what's next? You know, now let's do something else, now let's do something else. And it breeds, it's a breeding ground, you know.
Right.
But coming back to production, I said like now there are things like hydraulics, something people have been doing for donkey's years, but we don't have that, and that can be used in so many ways. Or harnesses, and just
Right.
having different ways to present your music.
Correct.
So that will be the next step. And there are vendors in India who are saying, hey, I know you can use this. Why don't you come and like see all this stuff we have that you can use in your show? But then comes the question of who's going to pay for that production.
Yeah, correct.
That's the next step for me, to tell you honestly, to make that happen.
I hope it doesn't take 8 years.
Oh, it's not going to take 8 years. Definitely
Not
not.
more than 8 months, I guess.
I hope.
That would be the best.
Yeah.
But anyway, since we spoke about this, all this put together, at the end of the day, this is also business.
Yeah.
And there is commerce involved, there is reach involved, everything put together. एक जो थॉट हमेशा मुझे थोड़ा सा अजीब लगता है, वो जो हमने एक कमर्शियल वर्सेस नॉन कमर्शियल म्यूजिक के बीच में एक दरार बना दी है कि दिस इज कमर्शियल, दिस इज नॉन कमर्शियल. क्या ये पहली बात तो क्या वो अब धीरे धीरे मर्ज कर रहा है, एंड नाउ यू जस्ट कांट से दैट दिस इज अ कमर्शियल सॉन्ग एंड यू नेवर नो अ सॉन्ग रिलीज्ड बाय एन एक्स आर्टिस्ट having totally non-commercial, so-called non-commercial vibe,
Yeah.
just goes on, becomes viral to an extent nobody had even thought about.
Imagine, huh?
So, we are reaching that stage where music is being seen as music, devoid of being commercial and non-commercial in our traditional terms. Yeah, there is still scope there for us to reach the line.
I feel like those lines have blurred in the lockdown significantly. क्योंकि फिल्में नहीं बन रही थी, एंड आई एम सेइंग फिल्में अभी, क्योंकि कमर्शियल म्यूजिक मोस्टली हमें फिल्मों में सुनने मिलता था है, राइट? आई नो यू डोंट लाइक दैट वर्ड commercial.
It's not that I don't like.
It's just how it's used, right?
Yeah.
It's it's uncomfortable for me also sometimes when I make a tune and be like, this is sounding commercial, and I don't know how to feel about it, you know, because I don't feel like I can easily make something that's commercial. It's not something that comes naturally to me. But funnily, the song that I'm releasing next possibly will be a commercial one. You might want to feel about that. But the lines are blurring between what will be commercial. Because how is a Big Dogs commercial? It is commercial.
I don't know. Commercial का मतलब क्या होता है basically?
हाँ, मतलब जिसने कॉमर्स अच्छा किया, जिसका कॉमर्स अच्छा है. I mean, a song that got consumed by a lot of people, was appreciated, made an impact, connected with the larger audience, is then a commercial song.
Well,
And it does not have a certain set of rules saying it has to be in 120 BPM and has to be in the key of C, and you know, it doesn't have those parameters. Ultimately, it's art, it's music, and how does the album of Gehraiyan in the lockdown become such a rage, where Oaf and Savera make very evidently indie sounding tracks
Right.
that just get accepted and how by the Bollywood listening audience. I mean,
By masters.
but yeah, it was huge, and so much of that is timing, right?
Yeah.
When it came out, what else was happening, and what the state of mind of the public was when that album came out, how the film did. Commercial is literally anything could be commercial, and that's an amazing thing again.
Right.
It's great for all of us musicians who are making music that any of our songs could become a commercial success.
So technically what I understand is commercial should be after the success.
Yes,
Then it should
Yes.
be termed this
Oh.
commercial, this is non-commercial.
that is true.
Then not before the success of defining a song by the sound of it, that this is commercial sound, this is non-commercial sound.
But again, okay. I may have to take back my word saying the next song I'm releasing is probably a commercial song if I'm to agree with you. But I would say that if you do a sample size, right? Which I did with this song. I played 3 songs to a group of people I took running. I put a post on my Instagram saying, hey, I'm taking some people out on a run, sign up here and come run with me. And at the end of the run, I played like 3 songs to them and they enjoyed it.
Right?
And then I said, which one should I release first? And they said this one.
Okay.
Most of them said this one.
Yeah.
So, and these were people of different faiths, different age groups, genders were different. So it was a good sample, you know.
It's interesting within the story.
Yeah.
Do you do this often?
Yes.
Sampling of
Releases to come.
the releases to come? Or this is the first time you did taking feedback from ground up?
My album, I did a sample audience with like 3 groups of sample audiences.
Okay.
Where I played the music to them. I decided based on that which ones to make a music video for.
और ये वो लोग हैं जो आपको नहीं जानते, मे बी आपके फॉलोअर्स हैं और आपने रैंडमली उनको बुलाया है, ऐसा?
जब मैंने एल्बम की लिसनिंग पार्टी की थी तब मोस्टली मेरे फ्रेंड्स या फ्रेंड्स के फ्रेंड्स थे, पर अभी जो मैंने इस रन में सारे फॉलोअर्स, इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर्स, यानी इट वाज लाइक अ मीट एंड ग्रीट एंड रन विद मी, थोड़ा गाना गा लेते हैं,
ये बहुत
बैंड
अच्छा
रन,
है।
बहुत मजा भी आया था, फिर से करना चाहिए मुझे। यानी सब लोग मुझे पूछ रहे थे कि अगले वाले रन में आप नए लोगों को मत लेके जाओ, हमें लेके जाओ फिर से। It was very
enjoyed the process, right? And okay, so एक चीज जो दिन सब when you do so many things, you are एक independent artist भी हैं, आप एक commercial artist भी हैं, आप एक songwriter, singer, आपका खुद का प्रोडक्शन में आपका बहुत इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, the live shows that you're talking about. Does that clutter your mind at times?
I feel most to myself when I have something to do. यानी वेकेशन पर भी मैं कुछ ना कुछ तो लेकर जाती हूँ कि अगर मुझे बोर हुआ तो मुझे होता नहीं है ज़्यादा। I love my company. I just love being alone a lot. But अगर कुछ करने का मौका मिला तो मैं 1, 2, 3, 4 चीजें करूँगी. So I love the clutter in a way. I thrive on having a to-do list और आज के दिन में 7 चीजें करेंगे, you know, and like just dying on the bed at the end of the day. That's the life that I love. Sometimes I get overwhelmed, जैसे कि आज कई सारी चीजें चल रही है मेरे दिमाग में right now. It's like after having spent the whole day just really fogged up in my head, speaking to you has calmed me down, so thank you.
My pleasure.
But I have a home that also needs attention, and then there is the work, the music,
Yeah.
and then there is the working on the craft, which is the riyaz or the rehearsal, and then there's the creative period that also needs attention, where you are sitting, meeting with people, and making something, creating something. So there are a lot of things that need to be tended to,
When?
or that can get a little overwhelming when you're not able to manage your time well enough. And I think I'm a great manager of time.
Right.
So when I can't manage I get very like upset and it gets a little uncomfortable.
I can imagine you're a great manager of your time because, you know, the first thing she said was, I have a timeout at this point, so we have to wind up by then. So that I totally, you know, what should I say? I totally agree to and endorse.
But guess what?
Yeah.
The one place where it doesn't work, and जो मैंने अब very recently 2 साल पहले सीखा मैंने कि जब आप गाना लिखने मिलते हो किसी से तो प्लीज कोई टाइमर नहीं लगाना, क्योंकि मैं लगा रही थी पहले. तो राजन बत्रा फ्रॉम येलो डायरी, द फर्स्ट टाइम आई मेट हिम, इट्स लाइक फर्स्ट टाइम आई टेक्स्टेड सेइंग गुड गाना वाना लिखते हैं, हाँ लिखते हैं, पर पहले खाना खाने जाते हैं. खाना 2 घंटा खाएंगे, उसके बाद घर जाने के लिए 20 मिनट लगेंगे जहाँ से भी. दिस इज हाउ आई माई माइंड इज. फिर हम गाना लिखने शुरू करेंगे, उसके लिए 2 घंटा लगते हैं, तो 2.5 घंटा प्लस 2 hours, 5.5 hours. ओके, सो 2 to like 7:38 आई थिंक वी शुड बी डन. ये कैलकुलेशन है प्लीज. नाउ राजन बत्रा and I have started our meal, which has started with coffee. पहले कॉफी पीते हैं यहाँ. So now this 3 hours, this meal is happening. Already 1 hour above time limit. Then he's saying, चल अभी गाना लिखते हैं. And I'm thinking, यार अभी बहुत कम टाइम नहीं है गाना लिखने के लिए. He has no timer on. So I was like, no, just this is your first time, make a good impression. Like let this flow, this is friendship and this that. And I learned in that one interaction कि गाना बनाने के पहले दोस्ती करना बहुत जरूरी है. To understand the person in that, who's going to be in that room with you, who you are then going to be very vulnerable in front of. You need to get to know that person on some level. Make small talk. How's your day? What's happening? Who do you live with? Where you come from? You came from here. Oh, okay. I don't know this about you. Didn't know. I heard this about whatever. But you understand, I feel, who that person you're going to collaborate with is. And that is important for the music to make sense. And I didn't know that. So now when I have a session, it may have a start time that I'm very particular about. Because I was maybe like, why is this person come? We decided 4 p.m. But it will not have an end time. That works.
At least one barrier is off.
One bag.
Collaborations. You have been collaborating with a wide range of artists. How do you sort that out for yourself? That this is the collaboration I want. This is the kind of artist I want to work with. Are there any filters when you decide something?
One, that word collaborations, it's like how you feel about commercial.
Yeah.
I feel like that about that word. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times in interviews and journalists will say, we collaborated with Preetham. I didn't collaborate with Preetham or Amit Trivedi when I sang a Parikshan or Daru Desi Lagsage. They called me to sing a composition that is theirs. It was probably their collaboration with a lyricist. But I don't feel like that's a collaboration just because I sang or lent my voice to it. It's a collaboration when there is some kind of thought on the part of like a lyric or a melody or like a vocal idea that is contributed to in order for it to be justified as a collaboration.
The creative making process.
Creative process.
In the creative.
तब मुझे लगता है कि उसे collaboration आप कह सकते हो. But I don't find that it's a collaboration because in a Bollywood playback session, I'm doing exactly as I'm told. Now do whatever you want. You want to write a lyric there? I think I can hear like an English line there. You want to write something and I write something there, that'll be a collaboration. But what I did with Rajan Batra is a collaboration. Because we sat there, we wrote for by the way, that same day.
The same day got completed?
Yeah.
Not bad.
That was a magical day for me. We started writing piano, I'm playing some chords. It's like, हाँ मस्त लग रहा है. हाँ समझे अभी गा रहे हो ना मस्त लग रहा है मस्त लग. So then I was like चाय पी रहा क्या? So now I also come to his. Started with coffee, had lunch, now gana banana, like chai piyega kya? Then I went inside to make chai and then while I was making chai, I'm telling Rajan, एकदम बहुत पुराना गाना है मेरे पास, but I never intended to finish it myself. I always thought someone else will write this with me because it's a conversation. जहाँ पे I say, it was an English lyric saying, "You reduced me to nothing with a handful of words. You crushed the life out of what we were building," and it's like a fight, you know. But I guess I don't know you that well, and I'll get to know. And then what will he say? That's the idea. सुनेगा क्या? And he's like, हाँ सुना. We have come on Are Ture ka basis by then. We've become pals. So I play the song for him while the water is boiling and the chai is on. And he's like, I can write this right now.
टाइम का प्रॉब्लम हो गया तो सुना आपको क्या?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. I was like, what is this guy saying? I've been sitting on the song for like good 8-9 years. It was the first song that I ever played on the guitar and then composed. But I could never finish it, and I felt like it's not probably meant to be written just by me. I think I was waiting for Rajan Batra. So the song Baki that him and I did together, he wrote that verse that day sitting there on that chair that now he says is my chair that I feel most creative on. I have this recliner chair that he sat and wrote the lyric on. And while I was making chai, and I recorded him there, and he's like, I think this is done, this song is done. I was like, oh, dusra kar rahe the? Arey, I don't know. That is like a 6 minutes of voice note on his phone now, whatever we did. But that was needed for this to become a comfortable space to get into.
Correct. So, अब आज इस stage में where your life is right now, for example, where in your professional space, in your personal space, etc., all put together, are you getting driven by things that are coming to you, or you are driving things that are happening?
I'd say the latter. I am driving things that are coming to me. And I think I'm driving other people's things that they are bringing to me. Because I feel like now, fortunately, they have heard certain, say, a vocal arrangement that they've heard on my independent track. That they probably feel could work on theirs. And I'm so grateful that has happened. It's not something I intended, but it happened as a consequence of me doing something that I felt was cool.
Right.
And vocal production करना मुझे बहुत पसंद है. In general, like I'll stack a lot, do a lot of harmonies, do a lot of ad-libs, and create a space for a song, and that's become something that I love doing and I've become good at. And just recently I did a Marathi film song, in which I said, hey, I'll do a song, but I will record myself. You can sit in the back. And obviously be the music director and tell me what you want and how you want it. But I'll have to do it this my way. And he's like, yeah, however you want to do it. Whatever you want to do. And then I did the film song recording the way I do an indie recording. And then I was like, can I just fool around a little now? He's like, yeah, go for it. Then I started like stacking. And it was just so much fun. And it's like, wow, this is cool. Like, this has a different sound now, and I feel like I didn't know that life could go this way, but it is going that way, and I welcome it क्योंकि मजा तो बहुत आ रहा है, and मजा आना बहुत ज़रूरी है. That is the first thing to check. मजा आ रहा है या नहीं?
Vibe check.
Vibe check always first thing.
So. Before we wind up, and almost we have kind of come close to the schedule, and one very important thing that you would like to tell, especially the independent musicians who have seen you navigating through both the sides of the world, and who have also seen you and witnessed you in your own journey that you took, despite being commercially very successful artist, and you took the labor of, picking up phone and calling up venues for booking the venue for your performance. I saw in Delhi the kind of reception you got, and there was no fancy set and everything else. It was Piano Man Club, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
And you were just owning the stage and interacting with the crowd there. The crowd was very interactive
Yes,
as well.
they were.
And it was not just song, it was a connect that you established that day. How would you want, or what can you tell independent artists from your experience that they should possibly keep in mind, one or two things that they want to imbibe from your experience for all the budding ones?
This is something that applies just as much to an independent artist as it does to any artist at all, right? A performance style is unique to each person. It does not have to be the same. And I say this more because there's this expectation now to sing and dance on stage because, oh, that everybody's doing it. सबके पीछे 4 लोग खड़े रहते हैं dance करने में. You don't have to do it if that's not you. You do you, but you need to spend time to find what is you. So, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, scary situations, is important. जहाँ आप बिल्कुल मतलब आपको पता नहीं है आज क्या होने वाला है. You know, बहुत अच्छा भी लग सकता है या बहुत बुरा भी लग सकता है या I want to quit music लग सकता है इसके बाद, but you can't because you love it so much. So one thing is to put yourself in positions where you don't know the outcome and to learn what is your performance style. My indie tour performance style was nothing like what I do in my commercial set. I don't talk much at all in my commercial set. And I was only talking a lot in my indie set because it felt right in the moment. It felt like that is my way to connect. Bollywood set के time the way to connect is through the music.
Right.
कि वो चाहते हैं कि वो रिदम खत्म नहीं, अगला गाना बजे, अगला गाना बजे क्योंकि हम डीजे हैं. That's what the audience really feels sometimes. I think that artists DJ हैं और वो बजाते रहेंगे गाने, अब ये बजाओ, अब वो बजाओ. But that's required there, and what is required here is to connect. So to know your audience, to understand also what they are seeking in that moment. कभी-कभी बात करने की जरूरत भी नहीं होती. It's not like every indie show needs a lot of talking.
Right.
But you just have to do it a lot and find opportunities to do it a lot. Whether they are paid gigs, not paid gigs, or fancy festivals, small festivals, living room gigs, sofas. I've played like 4 sofas.
So you have?
Yeah. I played one in LA also. So in 2023, when I was in LA just writing music, I was like, for LA, email. I'm here to do this date. Please give me one slot. So they gave me one slot and there were 2 other artists. I played in Mumbai, in Bangalore, Hyderabad.
Yes.
Huh? Because I want to be there and I think it's cool.
It is cool, of course.
It's very cool and this
It's
is why
rigorous also. It's rigorous also.
yeah, I don't want to get comfortable. I get very scared when I start getting comfortable. Some shows recently, I started feeling very relaxed. I was like, what's going on? This is not good. So the last show we did, we were like, entry change karenge. Come, we'll do all this choreography. Fukat, कुछ ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. मतलब there was no need. I was like, some anxiety needs to be there.
मजा नहीं आएगा.
मजा नहीं आएगा और ऐसे लगेगा कि यार ये तो हम लोग सेम कर रहे हैं अभी 6 महीने से सेम चल रहा है. नहीं हमने इंट्रो चेंज कर दिया है. That should I feel that. Nobody thinks that, by the way. My management comes and tells me sharply.
Nobody thinks only your thought process.
I know. That's what my management and my friends and colleagues are coming and telling me, my artists, then we ask them not change the set. Why? I mean, you don't have to. I was like, but what if those guys who loved us so much last time, they booked us again? They'll be like, ये तो last time देखा था. No, they want that. जो last time देखा था, वो ही देखना है उनको वापस. And I'm like, नहीं, वो नहीं, हमें दिखाना नहीं है पर. You know, this is just who I am, you know.
Right.
And I think to keep life interesting is also fun. to keep it interesting for you, for everyone around you. I know that from my makeup artist to my choreographer, show director, my managers, they're excited. They need to be excited. You can't be excited alone. Or you can't be like, अभी तो पैसे बन रहे हैं, अभी तो सब हो रहा है ठीक से, ये करते जाएंगे 10 साल, then I'll retire. I don't wanna retire, man. मुझे बिल्कुल रिटायरमेंट की जल्दी नहीं है, करना ही नहीं है रिटायर. I will do some form of art till the day I die. And I could be like making, so here's, you want to know what I want to do in my second innings?
Yeah.
I don't know what is second innings though.
Yeah, sure.
I want to, what is it called? Nurture talent. Like I want to take a person's, like a musician, and then create their entire stage show, their persona, their styling, their entire image for them.
Right.
On and off stage, and be like that curator of sorts.
This is an extensive work actually.
Yeah, but it will be so. Maybe there'll be things I would have wanted to do, which I will do today. बच्चों के लिए जो parents बात करते हैं, I don't have kids, but like I've heard like मैं नहीं कर सका पर अब मेरी बेटी कर रही है. You know, like I can have those feelings maybe by doing that. That is one thing, and I definitely do want to start also designing clothes for shows, like show के कपड़े, not the ones that you source and then you return them to the designer, but that are made for that show and for stage basically. They're stage outfits.
I think demo you have already shown in the Inches reel.
Inches reel, yes.
Yeah, so
ये भी कर रही हूँ मैं.
Yeah, somebody who want to pick it up and approach you for that.
Yeah, I mean, I love everyone. So art, basically. I will do art till the day I die.
Right. So look, like you said, life has to be interesting. Life has to have a bit of anxiety.
Yes.
I think beyond anxiety, I would definitely say this interaction was very interesting with you. And there are many more things I would want to know, but I think we will come to that maybe in season 3.
Season 3, episode 1, please.
Season 3, episode 1. So we will come to that then. But for now, I think thank you so much, Sharmini, for dropping down and sparing your busy day today. I know it's a hectic day for you today.
Like I said, you really calmed me down, so thank you.
But really, much appreciated, and you have a very, very great day, Sharmini. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.